Hi and welcome back to Native Speaker e-learning.
Okay, so here we're going to learn how to write a report describing a diagram that shows a process. This particular report will focus on industrial, agricultural or commercial processes, for example farms, factories and companies. This kind of report writing skill is very important in school, college, at work, and what we'll be looking at here is also very useful in presentations. In addition, this is a very popular type of question in a Cambridge and British Council exams such as IELTS. For example, in Task 1 of the IELTS exam, students are often asked to write a 150-word report in 20 minutes. We're going to look at some really useful starting phrases now that will help you get moving. So, let's have a look.
So starting phrases in diagrams and illustrations are very useful, but they're also very simple. Here we can see how. The following image describes how. The diagram also shows how. This picture illustrates how. This illustration shows how. This diagram demonstrates how. And the diagram explains the way in which. The way in which means how. So if you want to exchange how in any of these phrases, just put in the way in which. 4 words replace 1. Then you're going to use the passive voice, so that will be the object plus be. Now a very important thing here is you must remember that the object and the form of be you use must be in agreement. So grapes are plural, therefore it's grapes are. Fruit is uncountable, so it's fruit is. Beer is a liquid, it's uncountable, therefore it's beer is. Food is uncountable, so it's food is. Horses is a plural, so it's horses are. Bricks are. Gas is. And then, of course, you'll need the past participle. Make sure you use the correct form of the past participle, and make sure you know the irregular forms and also the correct spelling. And then you'll just add your complement. Here we can see how grapes are picked and processed to make wine. The following image describes how fruit is picked and processed for supermarkets. The diagram also shows how beer is brewed. Here you can see I've put in also as an option, because you may not use it as the very first sentence in the paragraph. You may use it in a different way, maybe in a later paragraph or a later sentence. This picture illustrates how food is processed. This illustration shows how horses are groomed before a race. This diagram demonstrates how bricks are made. The diagram explains the way in which gas is used in welding equipment. As you can see, here we have no complement in this sentence, there's no complement here, and there's no complement here. Sometimes you just don't need one. And there are some very useful ways to start your paragraph 1, or indeed other paragraphs you want, but mostly these will be useful in paragraph 1. This will get you moving when you're writing a report. That's all from me. We'll see you in the next part.